So the next friend I'd like to talk about in the second video, well, I wouldn't even want to call. I'd like to call him my brother. Nigga Joshua Lewis. 5450 on YouTube. Another alias. Kane. Fucking Zer0 so swavy. Fucking all that shit. Zer0. Josh. I go with Joshua usually. And to explain us, man, we the same opposite person. Like the same opposite like that's the only way I can explain it. Like we the exact same person. But we complete opposites too. So like nothing makes sense about it. Like it's not sensible. Like I wish I can explain it to you better and be like, oh, we're the same because of this, but we're the opposite because of that. Like nah, I can't even do that for you. But shit, the way we met was weird because like Joshua, like here's one of the differences. Joshua came to my school from another school and like he didn't talk to anyone, he was really quiet, he was only one person. So like he got a lot of attention just from being so mysterious and like being unknown, and like people were like, and who the fuck is this kid? Like what's going on with him? Like I wonder what's this and what's that and what's that. And I was always more of the like, I guess you can say I was attention seeking. Like I did things that just got attention. I was the class clown. I did this, I did that. And you know, so though we both got attention, we had different ways of doing it. I don't even think he wanted attention, even though I kind of did. So like I had a Spanish class with him and I was just being an ass, you know, being a clown and shit. And you know, he didn't like me. I don't think he liked me at all. I think he actually despised me at the beginning. Yeah, definitely he did. And then one day, you know, I just overheard him speaking with someone, and he brought up acting, and it like sparked my attention. Like I don't know why I was eavesdropping so hard, but like I was like, yo, like you act, and he looked at me like, yo, what the fuck is your dumb ass doing talking to me? Like I don't fuck with you. But like I persisted. I'm like, yo, like I'm in talented theater. Like I know all about acting. I've acted for a while. I've been in plays. You know, I've done all this, I've done all that. Like, you know, I'm pretty experienced with acting. Like, you know, if you want to get into acting, I can talk to you about it. So after that, we had like a really good conversation about acting and what it's like getting into the talented theater program. He never got into it, of course, because it was too late. This was like junior year in high school. But like, you know, we started telling me he was on YouTube and stuff. And I was like, man, that's hot. I always kind of thought about it. But I was like, how could I ever? And then he was like, nah, man, like, let's make a video. And I'm like, well, shit, fine. And then after that, we exchanged numbers and like Twitter information, and like, you know, from that day forward, you know, we were just tight, man. I don't know how. Like we were going to basketball games together. We did like the YouTube videos. Shit, I remember like the next day in class or a day or two later, like I came into class and there was a substitute, so we were just watching the movie. So we sat in the back, and for some reason, like, you know, we just sat together because we just knew it's like, oh, we tight now. Like we're cool. So like we was talking and like we always got together at lunch and we was talking. I'm like, yo, like we was talking about bitches. I was like, man, like check this out. I fuck with this one. I fuck with that one. The whole time I'm like, Josh is a pretty light skinned nigga, and I'm like your average looking brown skinned nigga. So like his bitches are gonna squash mine every time, but like I'm still gonna like try to show out and be like, yo. So like I was saying, I'm like, I got this, I got that, and I might cut this one off. You know, she be dripping and all that. And like one of them, he was like, oh, you know, like, yeah, she fuck with that, like, oh, yeah, she cute. And I'm like, I couldn't tell if he was doing that because it's like, oh, for you that's good, or if it was like, oh, he really thinks she looks good. But like, part of me was like, damn, like he thinks that she looks good, like I'm cool now. And the other part was like, man, maybe he's just pitying me. And then he showed me his, and I was just like, well, fuck it. But it was just like, you know, that was like the competitiveness in me. But it was just like, man, like, wow, like this the kid's just like really cool. Yeah, like, and the thing that also like pushed us even more to like be cool was like, Josh is the type who always wants to do something. He always has something in mind. There's always something he wants to push for and do. And I was the type of person that like was always willing to do something. Like, oh, you want to do that? Well then come on, let's do it. You want to go to Arizona? My bags are already packed. Like I'm always ready. Like let's go. I'm for you. We're on the same team. So with those two attitudes put together, it was like we were unstoppable in a way, because like we always, like whatever he thought of, we just did it. Like, and there was no like, oh, there was no like animosity because some people like hold us back, but like, nah, whatever we want, we just do it. And he like, I became that way. Like, I ended up starting to want things and starting to want to do things, and like I started getting into myself more. And honestly, I can really attribute that to him. Like, him always wanting to do something and always wanting to drive and do this and do that. Like, that made me like, it brought it out of me to be like, man, like I can be doing this and I can be doing that and this and that and that. You know, when he showed me like YouTube at one point was something that was just like unattainable to me. Like, yo, I can't do this. Like, this is like, it's a cool idea, but I just can't do it. But like, he showed me, he was like, yo, I'm a regular Joe just like you. And I'm on YouTube and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And I still want to do this and that. And like, he showed me like, you can do whatever you want. Like, just do it. Just try, you know, just go for it. And like, he never said that like explicitly in words, but like, you can get that out of him. Like, you felt that, you know. So we just continued, and like, you know, it never felt like I didn't know him in the past, you know. Like, ever since that one, like, it's hard to pinpoint like how we just got cool and tight, but just ever since that one conversation, that one day, that one serious conversation, it was just like, we was just tight. Like, ever since then, like, you know, we always spent time together. So that was just wild to me, man. And like, as a team, like, we really meshed well. Like, I move slow as cheese. I do everything slowly. I think it out. I do this, I do that. And he moves fast. He's trying to get everything done. So like, with us together, it's like we just move at a medium pace. Like, we just move at a medium ass speed. You know, and it works well for us because that makes me like not move too slow, and that makes him not move too fast. So like, you know, it all works out. And you know, we so compatible because we all into the same shit. And we both just want to do good, and we want to do better, and we both hold each other accountable. Like, I've made sure he's, you know, posted YouTube videos and done that and do it and done that, and he's made sure that I've done my, you know, work and all that. So like, you know, a constant like, man, we got to get it. And like, whatever it is that either one of us want to do, like, we're both there for each other in full support, 100%, die hard, like, let's do this and let's ride it out, you know. And like, I really feel as if you need somebody like that. You need that person that's right there with you. Like, I'm with this nigga so much, like, I have a room in his house. I don't even have a room at my house. Like, it's that deep. Like the shit's real. Like, we really just, I don't know. And you know, that's just Josh. You know, that's just how me and Josh work. Like, yeah, there's a team, man. Like, a real team. So like, yeah, man. And I think we just completely open each other. You know, we just become brothers. Like, that's it. Like, that's the only way to explain it as far as closeness. So like, you know, just the way me and him work is just perfect. Like, so.
About a month ago, yes I did. To a wedding, I decided not to go all about it. About the love.